Assalamualaikum. We are from team number 1. For this project number 2, we will introduce about interior and 12-volt system for the EV buggy. My name is MUKRIZ binti AZMI. First, I will start with the introduction of EV vehicle. What is EV? EV is a term for an electric vehicle. EVs are cars that are partially or fully powered by electricity, which is battery. Electric cars have minimal operating expenses since there are fewer moving parts to maintain. They are also highly ecologically friendly because they consume little or no fossil fuels such as petrol or diesel. Some EVs use lead acid or nickel metal hydride batteries. Lithium-ion batteries are popular for modern battery electric cars since they have a longer lifespan and are exceptional at storing energy with a self-discharge rate of just 5% per month. Electric vehicles are classified into two types, which is first fully electrics and second one is plug-in hybrids. For a fully electric, which is called battery electric vehicle, it is a battery powered electric cars have around 99% less moving components that require maintenance. BEVs may be charged overnight at home. For longer travels or those with a lot of hill climbs, may need charging the fuel cells before arriving at your destination. Regenerative braking or going downhill can assist reduce this by charging the battery packs. An electric vehicle's charging time might range from 30 minutes to more than 12 hours. The benefits of a BEV, it makes a very little noise, plus there is no exhaust, spark plugs, clutch or gears. And lastly, it does not require fossil fuels and instead relies on rechargeable batteries. Next, for the plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, hybrid electric cars use a combination of battery and gasoline or diesel power, ideal for long-distance driving since you can switch to standard fuel instead of needing to find charging sites to top up the battery power. Same drawbacks that apply to combustion engine cars apply to PHEVs such as increased maintenance, engine noise, pollutants, and the expense of gasolines. PHEVs also have smaller battery packs, resulting in a shorter range. For the background of this EV buggy, this is the buggy that we use for our project. This vehicle is called Kagum Buggy. It is a battery electric vehicle type BEV, sent by an organization for us to diagnose and fix it. We started to recognize every component that was used in this vehicle, and then we added it as a project for our learning syllabus. Many of the component is in an unattended condition, so it is so complicated to diagnose faulty on the wiring and component. So our team decided to give a new look onto the interior and the 12-volt system. Next, I pass to my colleagues.
I, Muhammad IZZUDDIN bin Muhammad SHAIEDI, to continue about actual and content. Next. Okay. For our group, we have assembled the necessary part and made new wiring such as headlight, fog lamp, signals, red light, rear light, switch on off for electronic, and switch on off for motor electric. Next. Okay. For the number one is headlight. So for right side, we use the switch manual is 1 and 2, and the middle view, there is a location of headlight, and left side the power of headlight use. Okay, next. The second is fog lamp. The fog lamp used to at the bottom of headlight. Okay, next. Number 3 is signal. Next. Number 4 is hazard light. Uh, for hazard light, we used to combine from the right signal and left signal to combine to become a boot of signal. Okay, next. For the last is real light. Next. So I will pass to my another group.
Alright, thank you, my friends. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Zahir bin ANUAR. And for my parts, we will discuss about the discussion part. Right. As you can see, I have 4 points for this the discussion. The first point is Buggy system has been renewed and modified into a new system because we can see that the Buggy we have the old version of the wiring system. And number two is improve from its component and in this Buggy parts like the old component that have at the Buggy, we replace with the new component that have more function and more suitable for the Buggy. Number three is components that play a very important role for the 12-volt system. The components that are very important in the Buggies like converter and controller that control the power supply in the Buggy car. And lastly is wide of the area. As you can see, the Buggy we have renovate from the front part to the back part. That the area we change the area to give more space to the components and parts to assemble in the Buggy. Right, next slide. Right, for the converter, these are the important parts in the Buggy. I will introduce the DC to DC converter. EV-DC converter is a device that convert the direct current uh, DC power of an electric vehicle into alternating current power that can be used for electrical power equipment. The converter is linked to the vehicle battery and then to the device to be powered. This allows the device to draw power from the vehicle battery without exhausting it. And the converter can also be used to charge the battery and allowing for longer trips. And lastly, the conversion process is efficient and helps maximize the vehicle range. Next. For the function of the converter, the converter is to convert the high voltage direct current battery power of an electric vehicle into the lower voltage DC electricity required to run the car electronics and accessories. This permits the car to function on high voltage battery power while guarantee that the electronics and accessory are powered at the correct voltage. Next slide. Alright, as you can see, this is the second part that is very important to Buggy. That is a controller. For the intro, the controller this is a device that regulates the operation of an electric vehicle. It is in charge of the vehicle speed, torque, and power. It reads signal from numerous sensors such as throttle position, speed, and other factors, and use this signal to manage the performance of the vehicle. And the controller also monitors the battery state of charge and has the ability to limit the vehicle speed to protect the battery from being overcharged. And the controller also serves as a link between the vehicle system and the driver. And lastly is providing input on vehicle performance and alert the driver to potential problems. Next, for the function of the controller, the primary function of EV controller is to regulate the speed and power of an electric vehicle. It normally works by adjusting the voltage and current the motor, and allowing it to increase or decrease the speed of the vehicle. The controller also checks the battery level and the current drawn from the motor to ensure that the vehicle remains safe and efficient. It also contributes to the vehicle range by reducing the amount of electricity drawn from the battery. Right, next, I give a simple benefit of the controller for the converter on EV buggy. First points is it will increase efficiency. Second is high power output. Number 3 is faster charging times. Number 4 is reduced cost. And lastly is improve safety. Next slide. Okay, this is the benefit for the controller parts. I have 4 points. It also, for the first point, it also improve the efficiency. And number 2 is reduce maintenance costs. And number 3 is improve safety. And lastly is performance enhancements. Right, next slide. Alright, for the next slide, I will pass to my partner. That is Nur Azri bin Sahari.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Azri. For the next slide is conclusion. Okay, conclusion about the project of Buggy EV. Okay, the conclusion is to summarize this project run well and efficiently. The goal of this project is to create a car based on an electrical vehicle, similar to a Tesla vehicle. Furthermore, our staff complete this project on the vehicle wiring, and all of the new wire that we install work well in terms of in-front lighting, rear light, left and right signal light, and reverse light. Following that, our team adjusts numerous wiring systems to make them look neater and more organized by utilizing various switches for all the wiring in the vehicle. This project has also been heavily modified in terms of system wiring as well as the wiring of the vehicle motor and gearbox system. However, all of the systems have been adjusted. We still adhere to the concept of a vehicle that employ all of the wiring system in terms of lighting system, signal hazard, brake, reverse, and so on. Everything has been complete on this project. Okay, finally, this project we complete is working smoothly, and all of the system in this project are operating as if they were brand new. We were also able to find out all of the thing and all of the new knowledge about the function of a vehicle that use an electrical system that is an electric vehicle. Ways to solve problem when dealing with a vehicle that has an EV concept, and we also know a little bit about the journey of a vehicle based on electric vehicle from what we learn when we complete this project. Okay, that's all from my group presentation, and thank you.